Hey, good afternoon, Kathy and team at Clearview Windows. My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. We are a local online marketing and website company here in the Springs. I understand that one of our associates, Taylor, reached out to you guys and asked you if you were looking for some website help and some online marketing. And so I wanted to go ahead and follow up and do this video analysis for you because you did mention that you were interested. So what I want to do in this video analysis is basically go over exactly what I can see as a search marketer and find what kind of keywords that you're currently ranking for, what's working for you in terms of your SEO, and how we'd be able to help you if we were to tackle this project on together. All right, so without further ado, let me go ahead and hop on and go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing I'm actually going to do is actually pull up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at some of the metrics behind your website and see exactly what I can find in terms of what's working for you and what we need to do to improve on to get you front and center for the various keywords that we want to rank for and get you a lot more traffic to your site, and then ultimately a lot more business that way being found online, because as you know, everyone's searching for services and things like that on their phones and their laptops, and I can go ahead and prove that actually in this video. All right, so the first thing that I can see is that there has been some SEO work done. The reason that I can see this is because of the number of referring domains that my mouse right here is hovering around. So you'll see right here that you have about 121 live referring domains on here. So one of the most important things in an SEO company that really knows what they're doing is going to be able to build the authority to your site and the trustworthiness. Because once you build the authority and trustworthiness to your site, then Google's algorithm is going to determine that your website should rank higher than your competitors' websites for the various keywords that we want to go after, because your website is more authoritative. And to build that authority and that trustworthiness in your site, we need more referring domains to link back to your site. Now, in case you didn't know what a referring domain is, that's basically any website out there on the internet that links back to your website via a hyperlink. So, for example, if there's a blog out there that's called the windowblog.com, and they make a new blog post and they say, hey, if you're looking for the best windows and doors in Colorado Springs, check out clearview-windows.com. And so there'll be a hyperlink that links back to your website. And so what happens is anytime another website links back to your website gets credit for that. And so what you want is you want a lot of these websites that are relevant to the niche and service and the product that you provide to link back to your site, because it helps show Google that you're the kind of website that other websites like to talk about, and you're the kind of website that other websites like to refer their own visitors to. And so once we start building that authority to your site, that's going to be the main things that's going to jump you up in all the rankings that we want to go after and start getting you found for a lot more keywords and get you front and center. When I say front and center, Kathy and team, what I mean by that is based on user behavior and statistics, 95% of people stay on the first page when they search a specific keyword or query into Google. So let's say someone types in windows and doors Colorado Springs. 95% of those people are going to stay on the first page, and so you need to make sure that you're a player in that first page playground. And so we want to make sure that we do all of our SEO campaign and make sure that eventually we get you on that first page, because that's when you're going to see that huge influx of traffic and start getting a lot more people to reach out to you and inquire about your services. All right, so the next thing I want to do real quick is hop over to the Organic Keywords tab and show you exactly what kind of keywords you currently rank for, as well as some of the metric behind those keywords. So as soon as this go ahead and loads up, there we go. All right, so right off the bat, it looks like you are on the number 3rd spot for Clearview Windows, which is good and bad. Good because you're on the 3rd spot, which is at the top of the first page, but bad because you're not on the first page. This is one of the first things that we would tackle on if we were to tackle this SEO campaign, because we want to make sure that you rank number 1 for your brand name. The reason being is if someone's looking for your brand, they don't know what your website URL is, they're going to type in Clearview Windows, right? And it looks like 600 people are doing that per month. And so if you're not on the number 1 spot and they click on one of your competitors' websites and they troll through that and they spend the next 5-10 minutes, like what they see, and then decide to reach out, and they realize that the phone number is out of California, and then at the end of the day realize that it's the wrong website and they've been trolling through that for the last 5-10 minutes, they might get extremely frustrated and not actually pull the trigger with trying to find your website and reaching out that way. And so we want to make sure that you are number 1 spot for that keyword, because that is your brand name and you need to be found front and center for that keyword. So go ahead, going down the list right here. It looks like you provide Andersen Windows, which is why you're ranking for AndersonWindows.com, which is pretty interesting. But I know that people are actually typing in the keyword brand name Andersen Windows Colorado Springs. So there we go. Right here, this one, Anderson Windows Colorado, actually has 60 searches per month, and you're on the 9th spot. So kind of looking at this at the top of my head, what I can see is that you're in a really good spot. The reason being is you're in the first page and you're in the second page for a lot of keywords that have to do with Windows in Colorado Springs. And so what we need to do is we need to continue to do your SEO campaign and really optimize it so that we go after the most optimal keywords that actually has to relate to the product and services that you provide, and then actually rank our and do our SEO plan of attack around those keywords. So you have a lot of these keywords, things like right here, if I could find patio doors, Colorado Springs, where you're on the 9th spot. And we want to make sure that we continue to do our SEO campaign and get you at the top of the first page, which is where the lion's share of traffic actually visits. Now, the one thing that does concern me, actually kind of looking at this further, is that there's not a lot of specific keywords that have to do with like window replacement, window repair, Colorado Springs. And those are really the main keywords that you want to rank for, because that's a generic keyword that people are typing into. Like if someone's typing monument windows, or www.milgard.com, there's not a lot of value in ranking for these kinds of keywords, right? And so really, one of the first things that I would do if we're to tackle this SEO project on together is actually do some homework. And so what I'll do is actually do my keyword research and find the most optimal keywords that actually make sense, that actually have a decent amount of search volume, and come up with a list of 10 of these, send it your way to make sure that it aligns with your business goals and make sure that these are the ones that you actually want to rank for and get more business through, which is ideally your bread and butter. And from there, actually do our SEO campaign to work around that keyword set. So the fact that I don't see window replacement, the fact that I don't see window repair, Colorado Springs, that kind of thing, means that we need to make sure that we clean up your on-page SEO as well as your off-page SEO to make sure that Google understands that this is a website that has to deal with Windows and window repair and replacement, and that the keywords that we want to go after are the things that have to do with those kinds of keywords with the Colorado Springs, Nomer, as well as any other locations that you service as well. Window and door specialist, yeah. So you have them in title tag, but we need to make sure that Google kind of understands a little bit better. Kathy, I'll wrap it up here. I hope at the very least you got some insight out of this. Very excited to get this project started for you. I think the next step is to just kind of get in touch. Since we are a local online marketing company, I'm more than happy to visit you at your office. If you want to come visit us at our office, I would more than definitely encourage that. That way we can kind of show you our tools and walk you through our process face to face. Otherwise, if you want to chat by email or phone, whatever floats your boat, we can definitely do that as well. So I'll wrap it up here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and look forward to talking to you soon. All right, thank you.